Welcome everybody to Kamisha Reviews. Hello, this is Kamisha Reviews. We're talking about Napa. Um, the Kings of Napa. All right, and we're gonna talk about the Queen that is taking the King's spot at this moment, which would be August King. Okay, she has taken over the position of president. Her dad actually left that to her. In all, excuse me for the noise, y'all. For all honesty, they didn't think it was going to be her. Okay, I mean, they thought it was gonna be Dana, but it was not. She was chosen. She has great ideas, as I told you. I'm so sorry, y'all. She has great ideas, as I told you guys before, and I think that the dad thought that she could bring the company to a different level. Okay, I think leaving Dana where Dana is, as far as doing the money, is where I think he actually wanted him to be. Everyone's questioning the dad's position. Why did he do this and why did he do that? I think that the dad had a method. I think about my father and myself and my sister. He taught us different things, like different things. I learned how to grill, how to get out there and fix things and all kind of stuff like that, because my dad knew that was my wheelhouse. He taught me such a different things. So I feel like dads or moms or whatever, they see a vision for their children. Whether we complete their vision or not is something else, but they still instill in us things they know that we can use in life, that maybe we're good at. Who knows, right? So Miss August has a lot on her plate. The last time we saw her, she was on the phone with somebody saying with a weird voice, look, you owe money, your dad owes money, you got to pay it, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, who is this, and all that stuff. And she's the middle child. Okay. It's a lot. When someone dies, you have to pick up the pieces and deal with everything. Okay. Actually, I do like the way that finally her and Dana are kind of working together. He's the oldest. And they're working together. It took almost the whole episode to do it. And I have something to say about his wife, but just give me a minute. Okay. Poor little Christian, who is still struggling, trying to find his way. The people on the winery that's getting ready, the winery, do not like him. They're out there in the field, getting the wine together, and he's coming out there with music and getting a new car, and they're looking at him like, you trying to fill your daddy's shoes. It's not working. The man that runs it out there in the field, it does not mesh really well with him. Okay, man, I remember he took over the position because mama is not playing. She is the matriarch of the family, but at this moment, Vanessa King is pissed. Okay, she's still pissed off at her sister Melanie for sleeping with her husband. And then we find out there's love letters. Because, see, at first, in the beginning, let's go back. We're like, okay, it's an affair. They had an affair. They had a child. But this is the thing with everything. There's never just one side. There's never just, oh, we had an affair one day and boop, I'm pregnant. I knew it. When she questioned her and said, how many times? How many times have y'all done it? And she got quiet because at that moment, she would have answered. Oh, it happened at one time. But if you notice, she didn't say that. She didn't say anything. I had the heater on. It's a little chilly out here. The reason why she didn't say anything because she knew that it was more than once. Okay? Not only more than once that they created their love child, there are love letters between the two of them, and she sent him a mixtape. Now, I know a lot of you kids are probably saying, what's a mixtape? Now, if a woman or a dude sends you a mixtape with love songs, all these things, that's love. That's meant a lot. Oh, baby, I got you the love jams tape I created. It shows that you love that person and care about that person, and the music. It's just a lot. Okay. I want to speak really quickly about Rose King. Rose King is Dana's wife. Now, for some reason, oh my God, I don't trust her. I don't really know why I don't trust her. She gives me, you remember in Greenleaf? You remember his wife? What's his name? The son's wife, who, oh my God, my eyelashes bother me. The son's wife, who was kind of grimy, got the little disease from the white dude she was sleeping with. She was just a whole mess. I see Rose as being dedicated to her husband, and only her husband. Not really caring about the King's family, just her husband getting ahead, which I understand. Support your man, want your man to be the best. I get it, 100%. I get it. But something about her, I'm side-eyeing. I don't know why. Of course, she's there to take off her clothes and make her man feel good and push him. Okay? To say things that, August don't want him to say. Bridget, the newest king, is struggling. She's an artist. She's really, really pretty. Chocolate. But she's going through hell. She just find out her dad was who her uncle was her dad. Find out that her mom, Melanie, was out there doing who knows what with her dad and all kind of things. In fact, she's living with her, well, I don't know if she's living with her mom. Her mom's living with her. I don't know what's going on, but because she can't work at the Napa anymore because, her aunt kicked her out mad because she found out that her husband had an affair and she's a love child. Okay? So she's painting and all this stuff, and all of a sudden she spills some paint into one of the buckets. So she goes to clean everything up, and then she looks and she finds letters from her mom to her dad, a.k.a. her uncle, love letters, and the mixtape. So, of course, she takes this information. I'm sorry, this thing is driving me. She takes the information and she goes and takes it to her sister, a.k.a. her cousin. And then her cousin looks at it and she's like, oh my God. And then her cousin is like, we can't tell mom this. Mom walks in, snatches it. She said, I'm going to tell you something. You better handle your sister, a.k.a. my niece, whatever, or I will do it. Now, with the man with the mumble voice, really was coming at them crazy, calling August saying, look, I'm in the house. I'm outside the house. I put chocolates on your mom's bed. So now they're like, okay, this guy is serious. We better take him seriously. We got to give him the money. They don't have it. They're liquefying everything. We don't have the money, but we got to figure it out. He's threatening our mother now. This is different. We just lost our dad. So they get the money, and the three of them go. Three siblings, as they are, Bridget, Dana, August, drop the money off and they leave. Of course, the mother has no idea what's going on. Of course, Dana tells his wife everything, which at this point, I don't think he should be. Because she's like, I think you should tell your mother everything's going on. As they go to the breakfast table. They didn't want to say it. And then here comes August. He gave money to kids and da-da-da. She's like, Dana. Blood first. Get it right. Yvette King, who is the sister, the auntie, she's lost her brother, obviously. She has secrets too. For one, she's cool with Melanie, Bridget's mother. And I think she knew about the affair all this time. That's her brother. You tell me she didn't know about this affair? She doesn't want the queen to know it. A lot of secrets are being kept, in my opinion, from Miss Vanessa King. And I do believe when she finds them all out, heads are going to roll. Okay? As we saw in the scene, child, when she went to go greet them ladies, when she found out about the letter, she said, oh, okay, hello, welcome. Just want you to know, my husband cheats. And I was like, one statement she made that I liked, she said, black girl magic, we smile and grits and we go through stuff. which is actually sad but true. Um, there is a fine specimen on there, Kelvin, who is representing Melanie that August used to know back in the day. And I was thinking they ain't gonna do nothing because he's married. Of course, she goes to the restaurant to eat, and we thought his wife comes up, hey girl, like hey girl, how you doing? Like, I don't like you. Why are we doing this? I'd be like, yes, okay, hello, all right, thank you so much. We're busy. It'd be cold as ice. I could sit here and be professional business and be cold as ice, or I could be messy and be like, I don't like you. Get out of my face. So as she sits with Kelvin, and he's talking to her about what am I going to see the next. She said, wait a minute, I'm not going to be a girl on the side. I am the whole snack caboodle meal, meat, potatoes, gravy. He's like, stop what you're doing. We're actually separated. She's like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. So there's going to be a thing with that. I think that Christian is going to woo the guys that work out there in the field. He got to figure. Look, first of all, one thing he did, he had wine and wings. The boss of the overseer, he comes in. He's like, you gonna get the wine, and they got to get on machinery. Get it together, bro. He just on him hard, and I think he deserves that. I think he's spoiled, and he never really got spoken to that way. I feel like this guy's gonna become like his second dad, because he's still young. He needs somebody hard on him like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that relationship, him showing him how to be out in the fields and how it is, and just teaching him everything he needs to know. But the drama, it's so much going on between somebody blackmailing, finding out the dad was having an affair. Then, look, August and her sister, Bridget, they hanging out, sneaking behind, all this stuff. Come to find out, they were having little rendezvous, father and daughter. Of course, it was uncle and niece. And she was like, wait a minute, y'all was hanging out? See, it's going to be a residual thing with everything. The more we hear about the thing the dad did while he was alive, it's going to be like a ripple effect for every part of the family. And even though August is being super loyal and all this stuff, the more she's finding out, the more she's like, wait a minute, who was my dad? Because I don't know this person that I'm hearing about. The dad obviously knew that was his child. That's why they was having this lobster dinner lunch every month, because that was his kid. It didn't come out. He's very loyal to his wife and his kids, but he loved Bridget as a daughter. Okay, why else did he keep her and all the things that he did for her? Because that was his kid. Okay. So at the moment, the dad being blackmailed, not August being blackmailed. She got to keep up with appearances. I do not know what's going to happen in the next episode, but we'll be tuning in.